great weekend. Welcome back to another episode of Realtor of the Week. We have an amazing, well, I guess I'll introduce myself. My name is Jake Luttrell. I'm filling in for Mike Wright, who is out of town, slacking off. But yeah, I'm the media and marketing manager for Edge Home Finance. I do a lot of the video work and clips. Yeah, we have a special guest here, Melissa Clawson of Clawson Home Group.
Hello. I'm not going to applaud myself, but
I'll put audience applause, like sound effects.
Okay.
I was talking to Tyler Miller of the Tyler Miller team, and I was like, who should I get on Realtor of the Week? And he said you. And I think someone else suggested you also. So
it's Tyler and then a secret admirer somewhere?
Yeah, I couldn't, maybe it was TK.
Oh,
could have been.
Yeah, they're bros.
But yeah, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I thought we could start with your origin story. Where'd you grow up? Past jobs? How you got into the business? All that fun stuff.
All right. So grew up in Eagan, product of District 196. So South Suburbs girl through and through.
Love it.
For jobs, man, I have had every job.
Yeah.
I have, my first job ever was pie cutter at Baker Square.
Okay.
Yep. So the drive-through window, if you'd order a pie, it was me that greeted you. Been bartender. I had a Spanish teaching business.
What?
That I was starting at the same time. So, okay. Origin story of real estate.
Yeah. Well, no, hold on. So you can speak Spanish.
It rolls into that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I speak Spanish good enough for children. My classes were for children.
All right, fair enough.
I can like talk to someone about a house in Spanish, but I feel very uncomfortable like negotiating contract just because
Sure.
I don't want to like say something the wrong way.
It's a big decision.
Yeah, but if someone wants to know their animals in Spanish, I got you.
Yeah. Colors, all that stuff.
Yep.
That's awesome. So what happened with that? I feel like most people fall into real estate and mortgage and stuff. They don't really plan on doing that.
So I graduated college. I went to UW La Crosse.
Okay.
Graduated during the recession. And that summer, like I was kind of applying for jobs, figuring out what I wanted to do. And I was teaching nature classes. So I was employed at Dakota County and like we'd get field trips of kids and I'd be like, hey kids, do you like bugs?
Yeah.
And show them bugs. And then a couple of my girlfriends were like, we're going to teach English in Spain. Do you want to come?
Whoa.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah.
So booked the flight, you have to get certified in English teaching. So went out there, took my class, and then just started teaching. Was doing that for about 9 months, and then rent on a credit card. Just broke. Broke. And then my best friend was calling me, and she's like, my dad wants me to get into real estate. And she was like, she had like a pretty cush job in LA at the time, and it just was not something that she was into at all. And she would complain to me about how her dad was trying to convert her to be a realtor. And I was like, can I have his number?
Yeah.
And called him. He told me how to sign up for classes. And the day after I got my flight back, started my classes. And been selling houses ever since. But so when I came back, I was like, I'm going to get my license.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start a Spanish teaching business. So do what I was doing in Spain, just flip the script.
Yeah.
And so for a long time, I was kind of managing both. And then COVID happened, and coincidentally, the market took off too.
I remember that.
Yeah. For a while, like all of my... It was very busy. Like I would go teach Spanish classes from 9 to noon. Then I would work on real estate from noon to 3, and then go teach Spanish classes for another hour, and then usually do showings at night.
My God, so busy.
It was so busy.
Yeah.
But it was a very cool learning experience, and I think that having that teaching experience has led me to be a better team leader.
Oh, yeah.
And the entrepreneurial side of it has taught me how to actually run the back end of business, how to go out and talk to different colleagues that can help you grow in different areas.
So how many people are on your team?
We have 4 active agents right now. We've got 3 that are getting licensed, so we're sitting at 7, and we'll kind of see where the year goes. But
And you've been in the, did I see 11 years somewhere?
11 years.
Okay.
Yep. 11 years in June.
You started out at Edina.
Yep.
And then from there went to EXP?
I've been at EXP since December. Yep.
Since December. Okay, gotcha. What's been the biggest difference, do you think? Like, what caught your eye about EXP? Who brought you over, I guess?
Tyler Miller.
Tyler, okay.
Yeah, Tyler Miller brought me over. And I think what drew me to Tyler is Edina is a great company.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be with someone who had a lot of what Edina's culture and education creates. And Tyler took a lot of what I liked about Edina and then kept it going at EXP.
Got it.
So I feel like Tyler and I kind of have a hybrid model of big broker plus EXP, as much as like solo agents can provide.
Yeah. Did you work with Tyler at Edina?
No.
Okay. I was curious.
We did not meet until I was interviewing other realtors at EXP.
Okay.
So, but like as we started to get to know each other, I was like, I think you're just me and Blaine.
Yeah.
He was doing what I was doing in the north suburbs.
Okay.
So we're similar enough.
Yeah. Did okay. So when he brought you over, were your intentions to immediately start a team and kind of emulate what he's doing, or what happened with that?
At Edina, I started a team before I switched.
Oh, okay.
But it was just me and a buyer's agent / kind of assistant.
Sure.
Anna, if you follow me on social media, you'll see a lot of posts with Anna Falcone too. She's fun. She's great.
Okay.
She's cool. So she was my first team member, and then she came with me to EXP, and then she's been a part of the growth process for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest, I see a lot of people, once they start at EXP, they immediately want to start a team. What's been the biggest struggle, I guess, with that? What's been rewarding about it too, though?
I think before you start a team,
Yes.
make sure you have a strict business plan lined out.
Okay.
And you have to have all of your standard operating procedures in line. You have to have a budget. You have to make sure that you could afford your assistants. There's a lot that goes into a team, and everyone says oh, you're a team leader, you must be making a lot of money. I was like, yeah, but my bills tripled.
Right.
So it's not the fast track to money that everybody thinks it is.
It's the long game, right?
It's the long game. It's definitely been a learning curve.
Yeah.
But it's been highly motivating to have agents under my team that want to succeed.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to find people that care about your team as much as you do.
Yeah. I think and it's not necessarily their job to care about the team, but if they come and they want their own success, then I am happy to provide a venue where they can
Like a mentorship?
succeed. Yeah.
Did you bring your team over from Edina to EXP?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But it was just Anna.
Okay.
So Anna was the OG. She came with me from the jump.
Yeah.
And we've been slowly adding people. I haven't been actively recruiting.
Okay.
I'm still kind of working on building out the system.
Sure.
So if someone says hi, I'd love to work with you. Yes, I would also love to work with you. But I will focus on recruiting once I know how to actively make someone the most successful that they can be and fully hit their potential.
For sure. Do you have kids? Are you married or what?
No kids, no married, no nothing.
What does your day look like? From start to, I know probably every day is different depending on the market and whatever, but from start to, what time do you wake up? What are you doing?
So every day is different. I like to joke that like most mornings I wake up and I think, oh, I've got nothing to do.
Yeah.
And then my
Wouldn't that
phone
be
rings.
nice? Yeah.
Yep. But so I wake up in the morning, do the gym thing. I'm a Peloton person through and through.
The Peloton?
Yeah, love my Peloton.
Yeah.
Love my Ally Love. Yeah, and then start my coffee. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, because
Yes.
self-growth is
Yeah.
slow. Wake up
In a
in the
perfect
morning
world.
and unload the dishwasher.
Okay.
Like that's
Baby steps. Yeah.
Baby steps.
Little successes.
So that's my current mountain. But then I like to sit down and I like to focus on, okay, what does the team need today? Focus on that. And we always have a call at 10 in the morning.
Every day.
Every day. Monday is like our big in-depth call where we talk about like, hey, I know that we need training on this and this and this. Let's review how we specifically at the Clawson Home Group do open houses or convert a lead or have a specific script. And then I send them off to the races for the rest of the day. And then the rest of the check-ins, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, just a 10-minute, hey, what are you doing today? Cool, sounds great. Here's another task for you.
Yeah.
And then Wednesdays, we do book club.
What book are you guys reading currently?
Right now, Ninja Selling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it ever like a nonfiction, like Steinbeck or like...
That's for Friday nights.
Okay. Whoa. Wild. Okay. So what time do you wake up?
So
No judgments.
alarms for 7.
Okay.
The alarm's for 7.
It's respectable.
Lately, my sleep's been just like all out of whack. Sometimes
Same.
I wake up at 5. If I wake up at 5, I'm watching a movie.
Yeah?
Yep. I am not rushing into
What
the
kind
day.
of movies are you into?
I'll watch anything. It's spooky season, so
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Yep. All right. Get up, Peloton, coffee, work meeting. What then? Lunch or what are you doing?
Sometimes, I mean,
If you have time.
you make time.
Yeah.
You gotta make time
Yeah,
for
yeah,
lunch.
yeah.
I do skip breakfast. Like breakfast is a coffee, but lunch, yeah,
Have to.
have to.
Yeah.
Es-
I get hangry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get like nervous. Like I'll be like, why am I scared?
Like the jitters, blood sugars
Yeah.
dropped.
Yeah, you need a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
For sure.
That's what you need.
100%.
But I think like I try to at least 3 nights a week go out for a very nice dinner.
There you go.
Like-
do you have like a go-to?
No, never.
No?
No. I've got my life hack on Instagram.
Okay.
So you follow all the foodies.
Yep.
And then you save the restaurants that you want to go to.
Okay.
So then you're always paying attention to what's new, what's happening, what looks cool.
Smart.
It's been a nice way to like, connect with people too, because I'll get a phone call. Hey, it's my anniversary on Friday. Where should I go? And it'll be a past client. So like it's me posting food Instagrams has been a very nice way to connect with people in a way that isn't directly like, can I sell your house?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how many hours a week are you usually working, would you say? If you had to guess.
That is a hard question. I probably spend, like, sitting at a computer, I probably do 2 8-hour days.
Okay.
But then you have appointments, you have, like, showings, and you never know when clients are going to be available to
Sporadic.
see them. Because I still do showings.
Yeah.
I still do open houses. I'm still...
Cold calling?
Cold calling, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll do it with my team.
Okay.
So, like, hi, guys, here's how you do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it
Yeah.
myself.
So have you been able to, I mean, since you're a team leader, are you pretty good at delegating, would you say?
Yes, I am good at delegating and saying, hi, here is something you're going to work on.
Yeah.
And then I need to get better at saying, hi, how did that go?
Yeah.
Like, I
Follow-up.
need to do the follow-up better.
Okay.
So, but like my team is very good at, so just last week, I was having a talk with one of my agents about how to convert a for sale by owner. She calls me 3 hours later and she converted 3. I'm like, well, she said appointments with 3.
Still.
Still.
Yeah.
And then like for sale by owners are an interesting market because if they liked agents, they would hire one.
Right.
For sale by owners don't want to talk to real estate agents.
Yeah.
They don't. So she'll say like, can I set up an appointment? Okay, cool. Let's meet up this day. If I were to bring you a buyer, and I built my fees in, would that be okay? I know you want $300,000 for this, but if I advertise it at $310,000, can I get the $10,000? She's like, yeah, if you can sell it for that, sure, it doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
So that's been her strategy, and it works well. Obviously, like it doesn't work for exclusivity or anything, but in this market where there's a shortage of inventory, any kind of listing will help out. Yeah, so she's been kind of a rock star with that. Is
that Anna?
It's not Anna.
Okay.
That's Erin Quinn.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. What's your work-life balance been like? Is it all over the place, or is it... Are you like an all-or-nothing person, and then just when you have time to...
Kind of. I feel like, to me, real estate has always been a part of my social life. Okay. So, like, I'll go to a party, and people are like, oh, that's my realtor. And I'm like, thanks for saying I'm your realtor and not your friend.
Yeah. Feel the love.
But, and people always have something to talk about with houses. What has helped has been hiring a TC. Like, Anna still functions as my TC.
What TC?
Transaction coordinator.
Okay, got it.
So, like, all of my paperwork is handled by Anna, and that has relieved so much off of my plate. I've got Taylor Erickson on the team. She has been working as the events coordinator. Okay. So whenever we plan a client event or realtor prom, she handles most of that, like, day-to-day planning, and I can just do the check-in. Yeah. That leaves me open to just go and socially connect with people. Yeah. And if someone invites me to a networking event, I'm probably going.
Yeah. Let's talk about that realtor prom.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Describe, what is it? Have you seen like a ROI on it? Like, tell me about it.
Kind of. So we were looking for, we were starting to plan it at a time where everyone was like, come to this panel. Come learn on this panel. Yeah. And panels are good. They serve a purpose. If you go to a panel and you get one tidbit, great. I think you get down to the nitty-gritty of the business when you have a one-on-one with someone. Sure. So our thoughts behind doing Realtor Prom were come together, mix up people from different areas of the industry, different specialties, different small businesses, and see what grows. And, like, we like dressing up in glittery dresses. Sure. So we like that. Yeah. So the root of it was we wanted to give back to the community. So then everybody has a reason to actually get together. Right. So we donated all of the profits from Realtor Prom to Habitat for Humanity Twin Cities.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's like... we can touch on that too, but that is a wonderful program. They focus on getting first-time buyers into homes, specifically first-generation home buyers. Nice. It's a really, really cool program. But anyway, so that was the fundraising portion. And once you have a cause that everybody can support, we had other businesses line up to sponsor certain things. So we're on the Edge podcast. So I have to do a special shout out to Aaron Melby.
Shout out Aaron.
Hi.
He's the man.
He really is.
Yeah. Such a good dude.
Such a good dude.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like Aaron. Just good energy. Yeah.
No, everybody likes Aaron.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him and I said, can you be a part of sponsoring this event? And I knew that he also is part owner in Hackmore Brewing.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, is there anything that you could do maybe? Oh, yeah, let me supply a keg. Ha, I knew it.
He's he's like a master networker. Like not even so much on social media, but like throwing parties, He's so like personable. Just he's such a good dude. Okay, so was this the first?
This was the first.
Okay.
So this was the soft launch, and
there was 60 people, right?
There were 60 people.
Huge for.
Yeah.
Like I remember, someone was doing like a first-time home buyer seminar. No one showed up. It's like, oh, it's my nightmare.
That's not uncommon. It's really not. I think like for events like that, especially like when you're reaching out to clients, there has to be a gimmick, there has to be a shtick.
Right.
Like, yeah, we're giving away a TV. Come to this, please. But
yeah.
With networking events, it feels like you're building your own business, and that's the shtick. So yeah, we had 60 people go. We had, I think it was 8 different business sponsors.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. We had Ron at Marigold and I designed specialty cocktails for it.
Okay.
So
what were they?
One was called a Dad at Inspection. Like, obviously, it's an inspection company sponsoring a bar, and dads always, not always, I'm not going to say always, but dads have a reputation for creating a scene at an inspection. So we wanted the cocktail that would create a scene. It was just a fall inspired. It's one of my favorite cocktails. It's bourbon, apple cider, black walnut bitters. You do a twist of lemon and then maple syrup. And
it was good.
It's so good. But that was the Dad at Inspection cocktail.
That's funny.
Yeah, kind of like an old fashioned.
Yep.
Good dad drink. And then there was a couple others. We put glitter in them. Like it was, because it's prom too.
Yeah.
Had that fancy.
This kind of ties into, I mean, obviously you're doing that for, marketing and to get your name out there and just connect with other people. What else are you doing for marketing? Are you doing like social media? Are you doing short form content, video stuff? What's been working for you?
Yeah. So, well, before we move on, I got to do a plug.
Sorry.
The next Realtor prom is May 11th.
May 11th. Okay.
Stay tuned.
And where can they find that? Is there like an event on Facebook?
Eventbrite, we're doing it. And then if you follow me on social media,
you'll see it.
Okay. And yeah, so leading into social media, I think I do a lot of short content. I am mostly on Instagram. I'll feed it over to Facebook just because it's easy to link them.
Yep.
But TikTok, I haven't linked yet.
Okay. I was late. I feel like people in their 30s are like, oh, it's just another thing.
It's another thing. And I think I have one video posted. Last year, I did a Halloween reel about like, this house isn't haunted, but I had my little cousin with a sheet and sunglasses like standing behind me in a lot of the shots. So that's my only TikTok.
Did it go viral? Millions of views?
I don't think so. I haven't checked.
You never know. You could be famous and you don't even know.
Oh my God. I feel like I would know, right? If I'm walking around Target, they're like, there's that ghost lady.
There's the ghost realtor lady. Okay, so the next 5 to 10 years. I saw on your website you're hiring for people on your team. Where do you see your team? Where do you see yourself? Expanding. What do you think?
So ideally, I'd like to have a team of minimum 30.
I'm just gonna restart.
Yep.
Minimum of what?
Minimum of 30. So when you get to a team...
30 team members?
30 team members. Once you get to 30, that becomes... I think they call it a super team at EXP. And then your rules for developing the team become a little bit easier to work around.
Okay.
You get more like, okay, you've proven yourself as a team lead. We'll give you a little bit more reins.
Is that like, I'm going to get lunch with Daniel DeRoche. Does he technically a super team?
I would assume he does.
Yeah.
I don't know his like whole team structure, but I would assume he's definitely got over 30.
With him, and he's just nicest guy.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah, it's just insane. His work ethic, and I don't know, for a guy that big that has so much power. I don't want to say power, but like he's such a prominent figure.
Swag. Did we say swag?
Yeah. At EXP, and he's just the most down to earth, humble guy. Okay, so 30 people, super team. What about you? Are you are you staying in Minnesota? Are you going to, like, what's the plan? Personal life.
Yeah. Man, let's get deep
in a perfect
here.
world. Yeah. What is life?
What is life? Yeah, no, I see myself growing into a bigger team lead, but in order to do that, you have to make yourself bigger.
Right.
So I think there's a bunch of different ways for you to measure success. Success obviously begets success. So I have to keep doing what I've been doing and find a projection of how to grow bigger. I think where I'm going to see that expansion the most is in social media.
Yep.
I just hired a girl to start our own podcast too. So that's very much just
Is she like a co-host? Is she filming? Is she editing? What is she?
She's a producer.
Okay, nice.
So like she'll be there. She's very funny too.
Yeah.
So it'll be those moments like when I'm talking with the guests on the podcast, hey girl, can you Google that?
Yeah.
And
like a Jamie on a Joe Rogan. Like they have the like person that looks up stuff that can,
Yeah, but she'll do all my editing and stuff too.
Sweet.
So
that's awesome.
excited about that next step, but...
Do you have a name for the podcast?
No, it's so new. You want to link it? Just have people follow me because we'll post about it too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So podcast, video content, expanding to 30 plus people. It's a pretty good 5 to 10 year plan.
I do believe that we will be in another state within the next 5 years. I mean, technically we're in Wisconsin too, but...
Minnesota, Wisconsin, it's like the same.
Yeah. But I see us going somewhere down south too.
Okay.
Minneapolis or Minnesota has so many people that are snowbirds.
Oh yeah.
That
I need to. Like Florida or Texas or
Florida.
Arizona.
Daniel's in Florida, so I can't compete with him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
But no, I would do Texas. I would do Arizona. It just kind of ends up where the chips fall. I do have a couple cities picked out, but I'm not going to announce them till I get them.
Don't show your cards.
Yeah.
Okay, AI. I wanted to touch on that a little bit. Have you got into that realm at all? We just had someone on my personal podcast that runs a business called Busy Web, and he said AI has been like a game changer when it comes to marketing and all that stuff. Have you? So
the road that I went down with AI is I asked it what are the top 3 topics in real estate today. They gave me one. I was like, cool, write a 200-word blog on it. I looked at it. I'm like, good enough.
Yeah.
Posted it. But I don't know. I tried it. It works.
I mean, AI is like so many. Like there's the Chat GPT. We usually do that for our posts for social media because it adds like the perfect amount of emojis and all that stuff. But I mean, there's even like, I use it for video clips, captions, workflow. Like there's so many different AI programs. I think I have a list of 700 in an Excel spreadsheet that I haven't even if you want it, I'll send it to you. It's crazy though.
You can send it.
Yeah. I think people, it's coming. Like AI is here to stay, and if you don't hop on and learn, you'll get left behind.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't know if that's.
No, I fully believe that.
Yeah, I'm so behind on it though.
Okay, you feel behind, but once you start jumping into it, I feel like it's so easy to work with. You're just gonna.
Yeah, it's very user friendly.
Whenever you jump in, you're gonna be all the way in.
I don't know. I'm in my 30s though, and it's like. Like Brady, he's 21, and it's like I have a kid. I can't keep up and focus.
It's hard to hold the light to Brady. He's got life figured out at 21 years old.
Yeah, like I'm glad I'm on the same team as him. Like generally speaking, because it's like that kid crushes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I haven't missed any questions. What's it like running a team? Advice. Oh, I guess advice for up and coming realtors. Can be as general as you want. Maybe something that you wish you would have known when first getting into the industry.
I think this business is so easy to get wrapped up in, I didn't do anything today that made money.
Yeah.
Yep. This is a commission only job.
Right.
If you counted the days you made money versus the days you don't,
Yeah.
you're not you're not going to be happy.
Yeah.
But those days where you sit and you study contracts, those days that you sit and you study Instagram algorithms, that you sit and you figure out how to work AI,
Yep.
those days make you the better realtor.
Yep.
You have to do those days where you don't make money so that you can have a month where you have 10 closings. You have to.
Yeah. That's so true. I have days like that where it's like, I feel like I didn't get shit done today.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, well, it kind of compounds. Those days where you feel like you did nothing are the days where you're building for success in the future.
Exactly.
Okay, how are you marketing yourself? We kind of did that. I guess, I mean, we'll obviously ask, how can they contact you? But how do you want to be remembered when you're gone?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Kind of deep. I didn't want it all to just be business.
When I'm gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a conspiracy.
Yes.
So when you're gone in this age of technology,
Yeah.
are you really gone?
Whoa.
You're
Whoa.
still there.
Yeah. Gosh. Keep going.
You're good. Yeah, once you've got a presence on social media, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, whatever, those online presences aren't going away. So if you really want to talk about your legacy, I mean, don't be out here like making stupid dance videos and think
Right.
that's your legacy. Well, maybe it is. Could be.
Yeah.
It's just not mine. Sorry.
that's what I'll start
Didn't mean
doing.
to talk down on these dancers
Yeah.
out here.
I feel like I feel attacked right now.
I think yeah, sorry if
Imagine
you're a
my
dancer.
weekends just like part-time dancer on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm just jealous because I can't dance.
Yeah.
So,
That's all right.
but that being said, at the end of your life, you're gonna look back at it and think, I was this successful. Da 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 da. There is no funeral that I have ever gone to where someone has talked about how good they were at their job. I mean, sometimes.
Right.
That'll be like a little side note.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters is how you treat your family. The
Yeah.
only thing is
And
how
how
you
good
show
their
up.
TikTok dances were.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Well, I mean, it was that one like, people, I feel like these days, the younger generation, it's like, I want to make money and get the nicest clothes and be in the club and what's my social status. But then, when you're a grandparent one day, you're old and you're by yourself, it's like, there has to be some sort of legacy, helping people or.
Yeah, I think so. I do have a presence on social media. I do like to look a certain way, and I try to fit that get your cool clothes. I try to fit that niche. But my videos that have gone viral have been my dad. And so Dad and I have a separate account. It's called Responsible Remodels, and we work on my investment properties. That's
Okay.
what we do.
Sweet.
And I just remember there's one where he's telling people how to cut a laminate floor and how to fit it under a door jamb. And he's sitting there talking about how he's going to cut it. And then I go, you have something on your face, but he's got paint here. And he goes, what?
Spreads it.
Wipes around his mouth.
That's
no,
hilarious.
He just missed it entirely. And that's one of the ones that went viral.
Yeah.
And it's just my dad with paint on his face has so much more star presence.
Oh, yeah.
Than
That's hilarious.
any video I've ever done. So it's funny, but it's my dad supporting his daughter. And it's just beautiful.
People love that.
When you talk about how you want to be remembered, it's how you treat your family.
Yeah.
So
I love that. That's awesome.
yeah.
Wrapping up here, where can people contact you?
Text me, please. I check my email twice a day, so that
Okay.
kind of falls by not the wayside,
Right.
but if you want immediate attention, text me 651-895-0217.
I'll put it all at the end of the video
Okay,
too.
cool. Yeah, don't like text me, hey, how's your morning, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if someone has relevant questions, text me.
Sure.
You can call me. It'll probably go to voicemail, but I'll call you back.
Yeah.
And my Instagram is very easy. I check my DMs often, even my like request folders.
Yeah.
So just, you never know who's messaging you. And yeah, Instagram and texting is the best way to get a hold of me. But I will respond to people in the other venues, but
Yeah.
not often.
Got it. So reach out to her on Pinterest is what she said.
Yeah.
Awesome. This has been great. Thank you so much for doing this, Melissa. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. If you want to, we do clips on Instagram, which is all one word, Realtor of the Week. You can check us out on YouTube, which is, I mean, you're probably seeing this on Facebook, but YouTube is Realtor of the Week, spaces in between words. Reach out to me if you're ever interested in needing videography work, photography, editing. Reach out to Mike Wright for mortgage stuff. Shameless plugs. And reach out to Melissa if you're ever interested in buying, selling a house. If you're a realtor looking to join an awesome team, the Clawson Home Group, powered by EXP. So, yeah, thanks again for doing this.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.